Hey, good morning, everybody. Got Ryan here. You can see him on the side of the camera. Got this camera in a weird angle. We're up at the kitchen today because we're going to be playing a game downstairs in a little bit, a bolt action, but we wanted to try this new game you picked up, tanks, Gale Force 9 tanks. I've never owned a 72mm tank game before. I know Flames of War was very popular, but I guess it's a little bit cumbersome. And this tanks is like a little skirmish game. The rules are free to download online, and then Ryan had picked up the starter set. And the starter set came with these nice little pieces of terrain, which are kind of neat because what I like about this game is like we're playing upstairs at the kitchen table right now, and the girls are out of school today, so you can actually have a friend over. If you didn't have a gaming table set up in the basement and stuff, you could just I just threw down an old green sheet and then throw this terrain down and we can play a quick game. We've got a couple. Is that your ringer?
That's my phone, yeah.
We've got one of the kind of cool things is that I had bought a Stug as an expansion tank when we were at the game store because I wanted to see the card and stuff too. And each expansion comes with the tank card. And it comes with a couple of the random crew upgrade type of cards. And then I had this Flames of War tank sitting down in my basement forever and ever. And the starter set comes with one card each of the basic tanks. So it comes with one card each of the basic tanks too. So the card that came with it, and then so we've got actually two Stug cards. And we only had to buy one expansion tank. So he actually's got the cards for one of each of the starters. The starter box set came with this, you could make it as a Panther or a Yog Panther. And it came with two Shermans. You can make them in different styles. He made this one up as, we believe, a 76.
Yep.
Does this elevate? Or is
no, I haven't glued in.
A 76 and a standard. So these are going to be the Americans. And then each of their stats are on each card. So it's a pretty simple system. It's got initiative, attack power, defense, and damage. And then you've got, like the Americans have a special ability called Gung Ho. Treat this tank as making one less move than shown on the speed, which is good for when you're being shot at and shooting. In the speed token, when calculating its target's defense dice. So it's good when you're shooting. It's for shooting at people. Where the Germans have like Blitzkrieg, tank may make a single move instead of making a repair damage roll in the command phase. So you can make a bonus move at the end of the turn. The Yog Panther also has the Blitzkrieg. So we're gonna play a quick game of this and see how it goes. Should be fun. It's very simple. Should take us like 30 minutes. Alright, so I'm being the Germans, and I've picked two Stug tanks. And we're not used to the tanks being this tiny. But, so my tank is worth 15. So Stug's 15 points, and my other Stug's 15 points. Ryan's tanks he's got a Sherman 75 for 20 points and a Sherman 76 for 25, so he's quite a bit more expensive in this game anyway. When you get the Jager Panzers worth what, 35. You get up to the Panthers and stuff. They get the Pershings are up in the 40s. Now we're playing a 50-point game. So Ryan only has 5 points in upgrades. He's got looks like normally these are face down in the game, hiding from your opponent, whatever, and you flip them as you use them. But he's got a Superb Commander and a Toolkit on the 75, and on the 76 he has this Hasty Loader. So I got quite a bit more points, so I figure what the heck, I'm going to take this Michael Whitman. He's a Panzer Ace, and he's in a Stug, and if I remember correctly, he started out the war in a Stug and advanced up until he got to Normandy to a Tiger tank. But so here's him starting off in a Stug. He gets a bunch of upgrades. I gave him a radio coordinator in his tank and then a medical kit just in case I take a critical. I can try to cancel a crew effect on Michael Whitman. And my other Stug's just got he's got a heroic, these little metal ones, you're going to have one of each of these characters in your army. So I took heroic gunner, and his name is Bobby Wool, and he will hopefully help me out in this game. So we're going to get started. Alright, so initiative order is what we use, and the initiative for your tank is on the blue one on the left. So I have a 3 and a 3. Now this one with Michael Whitman has +2 initiative and +1 attack. So this would have a 5. My radio coordinator, during the shooting phase only, a friendly tank gains his tank's initiative. So I've got him upgraded, and a radio coordinator speeding him up. So, but that's only in the shooting phase. So I've got a 5 and a 3.
Yeah, both mine are 6.
6. So I have to place both my tanks first.
Yep, and then Supreme Commander gives it +1, so now it's a 7.
+1 initiative in all phases? Wow, okay.
Yep, and then this Hasty Loader gives it a -1 during movement, but +2 in shooting.
Of initiative. Wow, you're fast. Your crews are fast. Alright, so I have to place both my tanks first. Now the way the Stug works, you can shoot anything in its front arc, or anything, even if it wasn't fully in my front arc, but anything that goes across the front. But, so it's not as limiting as I thought it was when I first read the rule book. And the deployment zone is what, a couple inches? Oh, it's, I forget, there's no measuring. Let me see a measuring stick. Measuring sticks are the way you do everything in this game. So I can deploy anywhere.
Starts from isn't it from the bottom to or from the back to the front of the...
Yeah, but the deployment zone is 1 measuring stick in. So this will be... This little house in the middle is going to restrict all movement. Okay, I think we can fire through this. Just
you can fire through houses, can't you?
No, it blocks line of sight.
Oh, that's right.
It actually says right on the card, which is nice. Can't drive over it. You can drive through this, but it just gives you cover. So you can shoot through the woods. So I think I'll try to split my tanks. Probably not a good idea. Yeah, I think I'll put... Alright, so I'll deploy both my tanks. Move my cards out of the way. The gray one is the not Michael Whitman one. Okay? So then you just go off initiative. So I've got a tank with an initiative of, like I said, of the movement phase of a 5 and a 3. So I have to do movement first. So I will move. So you don't have to. If you don't move, you get to reroll all your firing dice.
I remember that.
But it also makes you harder to be hit if you're moving. So I'll do, and you can move any way, just one thing. So I'll do a movement of 1. So give me a movement 1 token. And I will move old Whitman 1, 2. Give me a movement of 2. That's the most you can move unless you have a fast tank. I don't think any of ours are fast. But you have like the gyro stabilize because you get to act as if one. So that one rule says what? You get to ignore one movement thing on the tank.
Treat this tank as moving 1 less move than shown on a speed token when calculating this target's defense dice.
So would that also give you ability as 1? If you move 1, would that be it'd be the same as standing still? So
yeah.
You fire all, you get to reroll
your
die. Well, holy crap. All right, so both of my tanks have gone. So now you do yours.
I will go 1. This guy. just go 1 for him.
Okay. That's the one I'm worried about. Big gun. Alright, so then it's shooting phase. And you go to initiative and use the same initiative. But like I said, I've got a 5 on this tank. And in the shooting phase, I get to use their initiative on my other tank, so that makes it a 5 as well. But you got me beat them both.
This one has 8, and this one has 7.
So you're faster in the shooting phase too. My poor slow tanks.
This one
What's
might.
your defense? I have 1s on both my
Yeah,
tanks.
so with this one too. Yeah, nothing gives it. This one has. This tank may re-roll failed repair rolls for busted tanks.
You got 6 and 6.
This might block my line of sight.
Well, I think you can see.
Yeah, I can see like the ass end of it.
So you need what the way the rules are. You need to see 3 corners. So you got I do have a tape here. You can just use for the straight edge. So go to your turret there. So you can see that corner, that one, and that one. So yeah, you got a good shot. Barely. Just speed 2 to get there. Can you shoot that one first?
Yeah, I'll shoot that one first.
Okay. So you have how many attack dice?
5.
Because your attack dice don't normally change. You have one extra one, right? Or
Nope, just 5.
oh, that one's got 5.
Yep, this one has 4. Oh, sorry, this one's my bad. This one's. I was reading the things first.
Which tank is which?
This is the 75. This
Okay.
is the 76.
So the 75 has 4 attack dice.
Yep.
So you're looking for 4, 5s, and 6s. So 2 critical possibles. So now we look at the defense, and this is where you have to do a little bit of calculating, but it's not difficult at all. I'll just read it through the book though. Again, you're not stationary because you move twice, even though you get to reduce it by 1. So you don't get to. You'd have to re-roll all of them though, not just the ones that missed. Okay, so defense dice. I get 1 because my tank has a 1, so I get 1 for that. Shooting tank's movement, add 1 defense dice for each move. Normally it would be 2, but you have the gung-ho rule. It only makes it as if you moved 1. Target tank's movement, I moved 1, so I get to add 1. And that should be it. And there's no cover. If there was cover,
You add an extra
then
one.
I add an extra. Close range takes 1. Side shot would also be take away 1. But don't have that. Alright, so I'm looking for 2 6s because I have to cancel out. I'll roll it first. Okay, so I got a 6 and a 5. So defense dice. I need 5s and 6s normally to remove. Compare the results. Each hit does not cancel after defense. Let's see, defense. Once a shooting player has made their attacks, the defense does. Each result of 4 or 5 cancels a hit or critical hit chosen by the shooting player. Each 6 cancels the hit or a critical hit chosen by the target player. Okay, so each 4 or 5. So I got a 4. If you had a 5 or a 6, you'd be able to choose it.
Yeah.
A 6, I get to automatically pick. So I got rid of that. I got rid of that. So a 4, 5. It's always 4, 5s, or 6s. And the shooting is the same, 4, 5s, and 6s. So I negated all the attack dice, so I didn't take any damage.
Cheater.
Woohoo! That's a good roll.
Basically, a glance.
Yeah, right.
Alright,
So-
and then it would be the Sherman with 5.
Which
The 76.
Okay.
This guy right here.
5 attack dice, and which tank are you shooting at?
I'll shoot it right here. Right in
Okay.
front.
So shooting at my Whitman. I don't have anything to help me. So go ahead and you got your 5 attack
Yep.
dice looking for 4-ups. So alright, no critical chances. I've got 1 dice normally. I've moved 2, so I've got 2 more. You didn't want to re-roll your whole roll, did
No.
you? Okay. And then you would normally have one more, but it gets negated because you have the gyro stabilizer. And then we're shooting through cover. Right? So I normally get one, I've moved twice, and I got the cover. So I'm looking for 4 5s.
Oof.
We got 2. So I could shoot, if there was a critical, I'd pick a critical. So 1 goes away for that, and I nullified 1 for that. So there's 1 hit on me. So that's the first hit of the game. So it's not a critical though, so we don't draw a critical card. And I think I just mark a damage is all I do.
Where's the damage?
Yeah.
There's a damage token right here.
Yeah. And I do have dry erase markers, but we'll just use the tokens. You can't repair damage. You can only repair criticals. Alright, so I took a damage. Damn you. But now I get to shoot. But see, my movement's going to affect my shooting. So I don't have very good attacking. I normally have a 3 for the Whitman tank. But Whitman gives him +2. So actually it's pretty good. I'm as good as you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack dice. Because normally I have 3. Stugs aren't that great. But the Whitman upgrade, who's almost the same cost as the tank, gives him +2 more. Or no, +2 initiative, +1 attack. So just 1 attack. This tank rerolls failed attempts to repair bailed out and stunned crew. Don't worry about that. I didn't take any loader upgrades or anything for this tank. So I get 4 attack dice. Looking for 4-ups. I'm just going to shoot this big guy. Oh, look at that. Whitman lighting it up. Got 2 possible criticals and no one. So now you got to do your defense. What's the defense of that tank?
1.
Okay, so you get 1 for that. 1 because you're moving. 2 because I moved twice. And then 1 for the cover. So yeah, a lot of attack dice.
Here we
Or a lot of defense dice. Don't do it. Ah, darn it. So you negate them all.
Yeah.
Or, because
That and then that. And then that.
Because I think the criticals, it doesn't matter. Just, and I'm not sure why it has you pick. That seems strange to. Once the shooting players made their attack rolls, target defense dice, no dice you rolls. Usually a 4 or 5 cancel the hit or critical chosen by the shooting player. Yeah, so, as long as you get enough, it's done. I suppose there's a circumstance where you didn't have enough, yet sometimes you'd be able to, at least I'll take out the critical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so you got rid of all those. Cheater. And then my other tank has I normally have 4. I rolled 5, right?
Yeah, the first time.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. So I normally have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 attack dice. Whitman gives 1, and since I have a radio coordinator, it's just the initiative, never mind. So he's got 4, and he's got, if an uncanceled hit or critical hit, I get to shoot again with 3 attack dice against a new target. So that's not going to help me any. So I got 4 attack dice, looking for 4s. Got 2, and I'm going to, I'll shoot the same tank. Hope you roll poorly. Yep. So you got the same amount of dice you just had. Oh no, you got 1 less because I didn't move. I only moved 1 with this guy.
So I have 3.
1 for you. 1 for cover.
And then
1 for 1. So you should have 4.
4.
Oh, 2. Darn it. Yeah. So the moving gives you the attack dice. What do you want me to do?
Get this off.
So that is the end of the first turn. So damage on the Whitman tank and lots of shots at the big tank, but nothing stuck. This doesn't come off.
Not something says it's stuck to it.
That's glued on. Alright.
Goes
So,
back to the initiative phase.
Yeah.
We take these off.
yep, take the movements off. And then no criticals to try to clear. So now the Germans get to blitzkrieg on their tank. They make a single move instead of making a repair damage in the command phase. So I'll go ahead and take my free move. So I can isolate one of your tanks. Try to get away from that one. But that's just a free one, so I don't have to put any markers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cheaters.
So it'd be nice to get in a nice spot and then
Yeah.
not have to move on the next turn. Alright, so next thing, now I have to actually start the turn. And I got the lower initiative. I suppose I could change if I get some criticals on you or something.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and like lower the... So I will move this guy. 1. 2. I think that's gonna do it.
That's a good move.
I'll just move 1. Let's see here. So I'll move 1 with him. And I will sit still with old Whitman.
I'm going to move this guy first. I'll just put right here in the middle. One with him. One.
Making him move anyway. Okay. So then the shooting phase, you're faster than that, Stu. So your shot.
So it would be the... Which one do I go for? It doesn't really matter who first. I will use this guy first.
So he's got... Oh, barely. Yeah, he's got that corner. And then I guess that corner doesn't travel through cover, and that corner. I think that's how it works. So he's good on the shot.
You got 4. It is, isn't it? 4 movement.
Yeah, you know what's your attack? It's just your attack.
Just 4.
Yeah,
So just
so you
4.
just roll your attack. 3 so far. Roll it. Alright, so 3. Alright, so my defense is 1. I moved 1. You moved 2, but it only counts as 1. You need a good roll.
Ooh.
Got rid of the 6 though.
So just 1.
So no critical.
So 2
2
hits.
damage. Ouch.
The only time American tanks took out studs. Let's go shoot. We got a 5. He'll shoot it. He'll shoot at Whitman.
Okay.
He doesn't like Whitman. 3 again.
Alright, so I have 1 and cover
Yeah.
for the woods. 2. I didn't move. Your move doesn't count. I need a 6. I'm gonna take a critical. Oh, I got a 6.
Oh, you lucky.
I got 2, so I took another damage. But I got rid of the critical and I got rid of one of the others.
I was gonna take that 1, I'll give you a 2.
Alright. Now I need to inflict some pain on you. Can't have a bad roll. Alright, I'm gonna fire both guys at this dude. Alright, so we'll go with the lackey first, whose tank commander isn't gonna come into play at all. It's only if you guys are close to each other. So he's got 4 attack. That's it, 4 attack. Should have took better upgrade cards. Just 2 hits.
Alright, so we got a 1, moved 1, cover 2.
Yeah, it's just because
That's right.
normally your base 1. You move 1, I move 1,
Oh.
and cover. So you got it correct.
Damn you. So that negates it all.
Yeah. Now Whitman has 4 attack. He gets 1 extra 1 because of his card. Come on. Okay, I got 1 6, but I didn't move, so I'm going to re-roll the whole thing.
Oh god.
Just
man.
1. Just 1, and it's not a critical. The other one was a critical. So maybe I'll roll shitty as
So I have 1 less dice for me because you didn't move.
Yeah, it's just movement and the cover in your defense. Damn him. That was my shot. I need to light him up with like 4 hits and get a critical. Son of a buck. I'm getting creamed. Alright. So I have to go first in initiative phase. So turn 3. Both my tanks have 2 damage. I can only take 5. Alright, I better move. Move. And then you can do a turn at the end of it. So move. So 1 for him. Oh, I get my free move actually. So this would be my free move. So I get the blitzkrieg at the end of the turn. So 1 free move. And 1 free move. So is my blitzkrieg coming into effect? Okay, now we start the new turn. So I'm going to just hopefully sit. I'll move Whitman. Can you move? You can. I don't think you can move a half move, can you? You have to move a whole stick.
Full, yeah. Oh, it was like point blank.
So he'll take a movement 1. 2. Nah, I'll just stay. I'm worried that he'll drive around me. So he'll just sit still. I'll just take it. We'll just fucking take it. Alright, so now your movement phase.
Alright, he's gonna sit still. There's no point in him leaving. Actually, I could get a side shot on there.
It'll just be +1. 1 less defense on the side shot.
No, we'll keep him right there. This little guy. 1.
I'm gonna race to
2. And then just a free turn.
Yep. Okay. I gotta knock out a tank with some crazy rolling or I'm in deep crap.
We'll go with him first.
Okay.
You want to get that on?
They don't get a +1 for the rear shot, do they?
You get -1 defense.
Okay.
It's just like a flank. Which tank is he shooting at?
Right here.
Okay, because
Oh, it might get blocked by the cover. I didn't even think about that. Because the house is right there, so it might not be able to get the off.
you have to track through. You have to get to 3 corners without traveling through cover. So I think that would be cover.
No, we'll shoot it with him then.
Yeah. Might as well.
Oh, still 4 dice though.
Yep.
Here we go. Looking for all 6s. I'll take 3 5s.
hits. Darn it. Alright, so defense of 1. You move twice, but only counts for once. And I didn't move at all. And it's a side shot. Ugh. I got 1 dice. Damn, I'm gonna take 2 damage for sure. Oop, got rid of 1. If I took 2 more damage,
That's more than 2.
I'm gonna die. You get to shoot if you die though. Here, I just put 2 2s on there.
Yeah, okay. There's no of those 1 2
Okay.
3 5.
Dada.
Oh, there's a destroyed ones on here. I didn't see that.
I've got 1 damage point left on Whitman.
Oh, here's what I can
I
shoot.
still get to shoot till the end of the turn. You get your dying or whatever.
We'll shoot it with him.
I should have took better tank upgrades. I should have took more attack power.
4, 5.
I was trying to get cute with that Bobby Wall. If you put your tanks together, if he scores a hit, then you can shoot at the other tank.
Yeah. Alright, well, he's going to shoot at Whitman, too.
Oh, no.
Here we go. Ouch, nothing.
You get to re-roll it all because you didn't move, though.
Oh, that's right.
God.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
He missed us, all of them. He tried to save it.
Oh,
Shoot,
2.
I could save that. I got 1 for the cover and 1 from my base. Come on, baby. Oh, so close. You got the reroll. You flubbed your shooting. Or it's okay, because he's going to light you up before he goes
He probably
down.
will.
So he's going to die at the end of the turn. So I'll fire Whitman first. His tank normally has 4, and he gives him +1, so 5. I have so I'm looking for 4s. There we go.
Ooh,
I'll take it.
ouch.
1 miss, so 1's a critical.
Ouch. Alright, so there's
I
1.
need to have you miss all those.
And then cover.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, so I'm going to finally put some hits on a tank. No 6s. And I get a crit. No! Holy crap, you took 4.
Oof.
You don't get to re-roll the defense.
2. And you get a critical.
Yes, and I get to finally pick a critical card. First critical card. Bailed out. This tank cannot move or shoot. Tank crews don't wait to assess the damage. They might only have seconds to get out before the tank explodes. If it doesn't, they can always get back in.
So
It's repairable. You don't take any additional damage. Sometimes they have additional damage. So until that's removed, you can't move or shoot.
Ouch.
That could save me. Michael Whitman might save me. Well, this guy doesn't have a turret, so he couldn't even shoot somebody else. He's going to shoot that tank too.
Yep, I only got 2 left on him too, so.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 for that tank. He just has 4. He didn't move, because I had moved on my blitzkrieg thing and it just sat still. So, 4 shots. Come on. Okay, I'll take the 3 hits. I won't re-roll.
And so the same as last time.
Yeah, we're both parked now. I was blasting each other. So yeah, you got the...
So 1.
Oh, so 2 more damage.
And he's done.
Yay! Now it's my wounded tank with no turret against your tank.
This one's gone too.
Yeah, because now at the end of the phase, you would try to clear that.
Well, he's done, so it wouldn't really matter.
It's good that you split though, because I would have fired at a different tank.
Yeah.
Now that he's and tried to even it up. So now it's going to go to a free movement. So my blitzkrieg, I'm going to have to free move. Can you turn all the way around?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't see why you couldn't do it.
Let's see.
I hope this thing's recording.
Hope it is recording.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I just now thought of that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Movement. I think you just, move and face any direction at the end of the arrow. It's a nice rule book. Nice colors.
I like it.
Place the measuring arrow touching any part of your tank and face in any direction. Then pick up the tank and place it anywhere along the arrow, squared up against the tail. Yeah, so.
As long as you can still move like a tank then.
Yeah, I mean, I could move if I wanted to. I could move like that and go to there or something. But I want to get in cover. This is my free blitzkrieg move before we start the new turn. So. Go to there. Actually, go to there. Alright. So that's the free blitzkrieg move. And I'm actually going to stay mobile for starting the turn. So I'm going to go. Range doesn't make a difference. I just want to get my.
Get better cover.
I want to get more squared away. So you're not like doing fancy shit. Yeah, like, so I'm
Some
trying,
fury.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll go there, so I'll take a movement penalty. But I'm trying to stay alive. Should almost just drive really fast. Give me more defense dice and just affect my shooting.
Go 1,
can't drive through the building. So you have to just bring it up this way.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just closing range.
Yep. Oh, screw this.
Oh, I forgot about the point blank. We weren't quite there. If we were within a shooting arrow, it's one less defense die.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. Shooting. Yeah, close range, subtract 1 defense dice.
We're not there yet, I don't think, are we?
Nope.
Ooh, just a hair short.
Yeah. So if I wouldn't have moved, I would have been able to re-roll my thing. Did you do 2 movements?
Yeah.
So no re-rolls for us.
Alright.
Uh-oh. It's getting hairy.
4.
Whitman's destroyed with plus his upgrade.
They should give him morale to that, like, you killed my commander.
Bobby Wool with no bonus to his tank. What a wasted crewman. He didn't 5-point upgrade. It would have been better with a.
See, this one I have is.
Would have been better with a generic gunner.
I can re-roll my failed repair rolls for busted track, damaged engine, or jam turret.
That one helps with the bailed out.
No. All right, so we got 4. Looking for all 6s.
1. And you move, so you can't re-roll. Yep. So I've got 1. You moved twice, but it only counts for 1, and I moved once in cover. Just got to get rid of 1. There we go.
Yeah.
Got rid of that. The old Stug shrugging off the damage. I'll fire back at you. I have 4 attack dice. Looking for a good roll. 2 possible criticals.
So 1.
1 for your defense, 2 for your move, 1 for my move, and 1 for shooting through this cover. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not sure we're doing the cover quite right.
Yeah. Alright. They can comment, they can help us out.
Ah, you suck.
There we go.
Darn it.
Where was that roll when I was shooting at you?
Alright. Blitzkrieg move. Can I ram you?
Oh, I got the hedge clippers on the front.
Yeah. Blitzkrieg move. I don't think there's anywhere to go. I guess it's going to be mano a mano. I don't think you have enough movement to. Yeah, probably if you're in it, you probably don't suffer it. I don't know, I'll have to read that later. But I don't know. I'll do a blitz. Yeah. I'll just sit still. Alright, starting the next turn, I'll just sit still. I'll just fucking blast you. Where are you going, puss?
I'm right in here with you.
Oh, okay. Oh boy. Alright. You're faster than me, so screw up your dice rolls. Let's do it.
Alright, 4, point blank, 5.
Well, no, it's just for the defense.
Oh, defense.
Yeah.
So just 4.
Yeah, always the attack are always the same. Airball. Oh,
3.
shoot. Darn it, 3. So my defense is 1. I'm in cover. And you move, but it doesn't count, so just 2. Darn it.
Here we go.
Need a 6.
Oh.
Got rid of 2, but you got the critical.
So I pull a critical card?
Yeah.
Shell shock. Tank has 0 initiative.
No, it's okay. Well, it doesn't help me anyway.
It doesn't really do anything.
I have an initiative of 0. So I still go on a 0. No extra damage. So I take 1 for the critical. So I'm up to 3. Need to kill your face. To
I got 6 damage. That thing's pretty tough. Jeez.
4 shots. Looking for 4s.
Woo!
Ooh, lighten it up.
Ouch.
And I would have got to re-roll that because I hadn't moved. You would get to re-roll yours too because it's as if you haven't moved, but you rolled 3 out of 5. So, all right. So 2 possible criticals. I need to stun you or something.
Well, there's that. And cover.
Yeah. So you moved. wait, you got move
You got regular, move,
and one for cover.
one for cover.
And then point blank, take away 1. I think I forgot to do that.
That's alright. So 2.
So 2.
I'm gonna get 1 damage no matter what. So,
Alright, so take away the 6. So I got a critical and a damage.
2 damage.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Uh-oh, what was that?
1 more damage.
1 more?
Yeah. Engine fire. At the end of the repair step, this tank takes 1 damage. If this crosses off this tank's last damage point, it's immediately destroyed.
Oh, wow.
So at the end of the repair step, this tank takes 1 damage. So it's basically on fire, and every turn that you don't remove it, you'll take a damage.
I got that toolkit.
What's it do?
It says that this tank may re-roll failed repair rolls for busted track, damaged engine, or jammed turret.
It's
Engine fire, so it wouldn't
engine.
count.
It's damaged engine. It's engine.
Yeah.
But so basically in this phase is the phase where I can either do a blitzkrieg if I don't do a damage roll, and it doesn't matter. 0 initiative is the same as because I'm less than you no matter what. But I don't really need to clear my damage either, so I might as well I don't need to move. Figure we're gonna die sitting here, or
We'll duke it out.
But let's see what the just for the sake of the game, because who knows, you might win, and then in the repair phase your engine burn you up and kill your last one.
Blows up the ammunition.
Yeah. Okay, command phase. Each tank may attempt to repair the special effect of 1 critical card with the repair keyword, whatever the little thing. On a roll of 4, 5, or 6, discard the critical card. When you repair a critical card, you only remove the card and its special effect. Any damage is still there.
Okay, so you
So 4, 5, or 6. Now you play your toolbox
And I can
and
just flip
discard it. Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
so you're still on fire.
Ouch.
All right. How many damage you have? 3, and you take what? 6.
Yeah, I take 6.
So we need to. I'm hoping for a draw.
So he's like 4 now, right?
Killing each other. No. Oh wait. I think we already applied it.
Oh yeah, we do. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. We'll just leave it there then.
I think. Yeah, I think it's at the end of the phase. That particular.
Yeah.
One. Most of them are right away, but so we already put 1 on.
So I gotta kill you in this next shot.
So start the new turn, and I have to go first because I have a lower initiative. I'm just gonna sit still.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay. And we're going to blast each other, and you are faster. I was hoping for a critical that stunned you or something.
Yeah.
Here, you know. Oh, I got to try to clear mine just for the sake of it.
Ah.
Wouldn't affect me. Didn't cause any damage. All right, so you're faster.
Oh, we got 4 shots.
You will not do it.
1.
You get to re-roll if you wish.
Yes, I do.
1.
Still the same thing.
You can't kill me because I've got 3 and I got a damage of 5.
Ah.
So I've got 1 defense normally. We're in cover. Nobody move. Point blank. So I've only got 1. I've got 1 to get rid of the 1.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah! Woo! Now I'm gonna kill your
His
face.
cheap brick around is bouncing right off the damn green tank.
So I got 4 attacks.
Ugh.
And I will not reroll that. So I got 3 hits.
So 1. And then cover.
Yep. And
1
then
blank takes my cover.
yep.
Ouch. This is gonna hurt. Oof.
So I did 3.
And he's toast.
Yay!
Boom.
Pulled it out of my ass. Sort of. Because we just wanted to. Because you actually had the advantage. You could have really been speeding, doing like 2 moves and keep circling and driving and just plowing. And I'd have to use my movements to try to correct that. That was fun.
That was fun. I like this game.
That was kind of fun.
Just blasting the piss out of each other.
Yeah. That was fun. Your bad roll right at the end there. Double bad roll.
As long as I don't do with my finish, I'll be alright.
Alright, so that's a game of tanks. That'd be fun to get a couple extra little vehicles in there, something with a higher initiative, even like an armored car, just to.
Do they have armor?
I don't think yet they do. Just some kind of maybe fast tank to add in there to.
Daddy,
You've got me creamed on
Daddy,
initiative all across
where's
the
your
board.
boots outside?
You picked very good upgrades.
Oh,
I'm surprised I
Not really either.
able to pull right out of my butt.
I'm surprised the American tanks are that expensive.
Yeah, well they're good. 6 initiative?
What was that really expensive one? That Super Persian?
Yeah, 46 points.
They're the highest ones here, probably.
I think the cover. Read the cover.
That's the most expensive one in this box set. The cards.
Is it
It's a
Super Persian?
6 shots. He has 3 defense though. That's not bad. Should have went with the Yager Panther. The Yager Panther. He had 2 defense in this one. 6 shots. Jesus Christ.
Yager Panther 6 shots?
Yeah. I think that's the highest one I've seen.
Oh, I guess. Let's see. I don't see. Okay, so for future reference, if this was happening like this, I think you discount. You're looking at the cover from the. Let's see. I thought I read somewhere. Ignore terrain directly underneath the shooting tank. So basically, if this was happening, you're shooting at this tank here. You're checking for cover 3 corners, like we were doing, but ignore one that you're in.
Oh, nice.
So once we were doing this, I think we'd both be ignoring it. We'd either both be getting or both be ignoring it. This you'd be ignoring it. So you want to get in that cover. You only need 2 corners in to get it. So you'd be like this. So might have affected a little bit.
These Russians have coordinated fire. It says if this tank shoots at a target that a friendly tank within 1 measuring stick shot at earlier in the phase, it becomes you basically get +1. This has SU-100 has 6 and it gets 7.
+1 attack?
Yeah, for shooting.
Jeez. Yeah, my little special character guy, I thought you'd have your tanks closer to each other, and if I score a hit on the one tank, then anybody within a measuring stick I can put 3 more attacks on.
Oh, jeez.
Just try to go plink
Yeah, 'cause
shot.
all the Russians have this coordinated fire. It's all they're all like that.
Yeah, that's like the German Blitzkrieg
I'm
one.
gonna pick up
That Blitzkrieg one would be even more powerful, I think, with a tank with a turret. Because then you can just drive past somebody. You know?
Yeah. Hey, I want to give me some Russians.
This guy looks cool. I like that. That's badass.
I didn't think I was gonna like the paint job at first, and then I did that. I thought the red was gonna be too bright, and I did 2 washes of black on it.
Yeah, looks angry.
Probably been a lot easier to have a damn airbrush.